Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Joe. I've had a lot of people ask me about back flexion exercises and stretches. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the back flexion stretches. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you roll over onto your back and lie down. Alright, so the first stretch that I'm going to have you do for a back flexion stretch is called a single knee to chest. And so what you're going to do is you're going to bring your leg up. The key here is if you have some knee problems, don't pull up on your knee like this because that's putting a lot of pressure on your knee. What I'm going to have you do is grab just under your thigh right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring that knee all the way up towards your chest as far as you comfortably can. Now you want your stretch to be tension, a lot of pressure in there, but you don't want it to be painful because you're going to hold this for 30 seconds and you're going to do it 3 times on each side. So what I'm going to have you do is start counting, and when you count, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really make sure it's 30 seconds because if you don't get that 30 seconds in there, you're not going to get a proper stretch. So 30 seconds, then I'm going to have you switch sides and you're going to pull that knee up towards your chest and you're going to do 30 seconds on this time, and I'm going to have you do it 3 times on each side. So just that simple. Make sure that that stretch is comfortable, but that you're feeling the stretch in there. All right, so then the next one I'm going to have you do, this one's called the double knee to chest. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring one up, and then you're actually going to bring the other one up too. So same thing, you want to pull those knees up towards your chest and feel that stretch through your back. And what that's going to do is that's going to open up that space in your vertebrae back there. And so any pressure that's going on there, maybe through the nerves and stuff, this is going to open those spaces up. And I'm sure you can guess, you want to hold it for 30 seconds and then do it 3 times each. All right. So the next one is a hamstring stretch. Now you always hear people say you want to stretch out your hamstrings, but if you don't do it properly, you're not going to get a good stretch. So the first stretch with the hamstrings, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you bring your knee up to about 90 degrees right here. You don't want to pull it all the way up. You don't want to have it way down. You want to be about 90 degrees. And you're going to grab right underneath your thigh here again and just relax that leg. What you're going to do is you're going to slowly bring your leg up until you feel that stretch behind your leg, those hamstrings and everything. Now if you can only get your knee to here, that's okay. That's fine as long as you're feeling that stretch. Now if you can pull it all the way up, that's great. And if that's not tight enough for you, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you pull your toes towards you, and that'll kick in those calf muscles back there and you'll get a nice stretch. Now again, you're going to hold that for 30 seconds and you're going to do it 3 times on each side. Now some people might not be able to do a really good job of holding that leg up there. Their leg's going to start shaking a little bit. So I've got another way to stretch those hamstrings. So what you can do is you can take a belt. If you've got a belt, you can use a leash that has a loop on it. But what you want to do is you want to take the belt and you're going to straighten out your leg. Now you want to relax your leg and you're going to pull up towards you. Now the key here is not to bend your knee this time. So if you're up here but your knee's bent, that's not good. I want you to bring it down until you can get that leg straight and then pull it up towards you. And the same kind of thing with the stretch. If you want to pull your foot down more, that's going to kick in your calf and you're going to stretch both of them. And I bet you can guess how long to stretch it. 30 seconds, 3 times on each side. So we've got one more stretch for you. These stretches are easy to do even before you get out of bed in the morning because you're lying down. But if you want to get on up, what you can do is you can stretch your hamstrings while you're sitting up. Some people pull their leg in like this. Some people sit on the couch and then they'll have their leg laying down on the side. The key here is a lot of people go into a hamstring stretch and do this. I gotta grab my toes, I gotta grab my toes. This is a great stretch. Well, they're not actually stretching their hamstrings because their back is curled. If you keep your back straight and bend at your hips, that's where you're going to get the hamstring stretch because your hamstrings are actually connected to that pelvis there. So if I'm sitting like this and I'm just leaning this far with my back straight, I'm getting more of a stretch here than when I'm actually lying my foot taking my hands all the way down to my feet. All right, so 30 seconds, 3 times on each side. There's your stretch. Make sure you're doing both sides. Get that good stretch in there. Keeping that back straight and stretching forward. All right, so the next stretch we're going to do is called the cat stretch. So what I'm going to have you do, you can place your hands flat down. Sometimes this might hurt people's wrists, so you can go up on your fists if you want to keep that wrist straight. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your chin and you're going to tuck it down towards your chest, and you're going to raise up your back just like what a cat does when it stretches. So you're going up, you're holding that stretch, you're breathing while you're doing it. If you can't carry on a conversation while you're stretching, then you're not doing it right. You don't want to hold your breath. So bring it up, nice deep breath in and out, 30-second stretch. All right. The next one I'm going to have you do is called the prayer stretch. And so what you're going to do is you're going to bring out your arms and you're going to roll back onto your heels. And you're going to sit down and you're going to bring your body all the way down. And so this is going to be a big stretch. And what you're going to do is, if you're not feeling much of a stretch there, pull your arms forward and hold them down and then come back. And you're going to get some shoulder stretch in there too. That should stretch out your whole back. Make sure you keep your head down, not like me. And just relax that body. And that's going to be 30 seconds, 3 times. All right. Now the last one I have for you is called a pelvic tilt. This is one that you're probably going to hear a lot more, because a lot of exercises that you're going to do, you want to put your pelvis into a tilted position, a posterior position, which means back to the ground. So what you're basically going to do is you're going to imagine that you're taking your belly button and you're pushing it down to the ground. So if you can see, my hips are actually going down. I'm trying to flatten my back all the way down. If you put your hands underneath you, you can feel there's a little curve in there. And what you want to do is you want to feel yourself pushing down into your hands. Same thing, you want to still be able to breathe while you're doing it. So you're going to hold it. This one you don't have to hold for 30 seconds. Hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds, then relax and push down again. All right, there you have it. Those were your back flexion stretches. If you feel like they help, please click the like button and leave us a comment. If you'd like to check out some more instructional videos or some educational videos, please check me out at AskDoctorJo.com. So be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.